Hello, and welcome to Women Over 40 Losing Weight. I'm your host, Dr. Kisha Pickford, a nurse practitioner and hormone informed metabolic and weight loss strategist, and I'm also the founder of Ample Health and Wellness. This is the podcast where we have honest conversations about building a healthier life after 40. And today's topic is one I think almost every one of us has said at some point. I'll start Monday. Whether it's eating healthier, walking more, drinking more water, or just getting back on track after a weekend, somehow Monday becomes this magical reset button. But does it really have to? And as usual, and once again, I'm with my co host, Jay. How are you today? I know you heard the topic. What do you think about what we're getting into today?
I'm sure it's going to resonate with so many people because we've all been there, right? Let's dive into it and give everyone something to take away today.
Yes, let's get it started because starting feels easier when we imagine a perfect beginning. I think that's what we're all centered on. But the problem is, life rarely gives us perfect beginnings. If we keep waiting for the perfect day, we often postpone the healthy life we're trying to build. I've done that so many times.
So, what you're saying is Tuesday works just as well as Monday, right?
Well, yes, exactly. A Tuesday can work, a Wednesday can work, a Friday afternoon can work. Even after you've had a meal you wish you hadn't eaten, you can start then. The very next choice can be a healthy one. You do not have to wait.
I love that. It really takes the pressure off. And I think people listening will appreciate that reminder that every moment is a new opportunity.
Yes, every moment is always a new opportunity. One thing I've learned on my own ongoing wellness and weight loss journey is that the women who make lasting progress aren't the ones who never get off track. They're the ones who learn how to get back on track quickly. I'm still on that journey. I'm still learning, I'm still building healthy habits. And I've realized I don't need a perfect Monday anymore. Sometimes my reset starts with my very next meal or the very next moment.
That's such a freeing mindset. It shifts the focus from waiting for perfection to embracing progress in the moment. Let's keep that energy going.
Yes, it is a freeing mindset. And it really took the stress and the pressure away. Earlier in some of my previous weight loss journeys, that would make me so stressed when I messed up. But now, since I'm developing a different mindset and a different way of thinking, I'm learning that you do not have to be perfect in this life, in this journey. In whatever you're doing, sometimes perfection is really stressful. And we spend so much energy trying to create the perfect restart when what we really need is the courage just to make one healthy decision, one good wellness decision right now.
I love that. And it's so relatable. So maybe the goal really isn't a perfect Monday. Maybe it's becoming someone who knows how to reset any day.
Yes, becoming someone who knows how to reset on any day. I had someone tell me, one of my clients, I've already messed up today. And I asked, well, let's go over your day. Have you eaten dinner yet? And she replied, no. And I said, well, then today isn't over. One healthy meal, even one glass of water, even a walk, even one decision, the day isn't ruined just because you think you messed up before this hour or before we talked.
Exactly. So it's not about perfect restart. It's about being someone who knows how to make that next positive choice. And that's empowering.
Yes, knowing how to make that next right or healthy choice is always empowering. Healthy people never get off track. Healthy people learn how to return. And, that's a skill. And it's one we can all learn and practice.
Exactly. And that's also why you bring women together in those wellness events, not because anyone's perfect, but because we're all learning how to move forward together.
Yes, that is one of my reasons I enjoy doing the monthly wellness events. We don't gather because anyone has anything to figure out. We gather to learn, encourage one another, and take the next step together. That's the kind of community I'm trying to build through Ample Health and Wellness because I'm not standing at the finish line. I'm walking this journey right alongside you, right alongside my listeners, right alongside the women who are in my community.
That's such a powerful message. It really is about walking side by side, supporting each other in real time.
Yes, support. Everybody needs support no matter what journey you're going through. Your next healthy choice is more powerful than your last unhealthy one. And sometimes it takes that community, it takes a special wellness event to sometimes learn that.
It's all part of the journey, and the key is just that knowing your next step is always within reach. So, as we wrap up, let's remind everyone that each new moment is a chance to choose again.
Yes, each new moment is that chance to choose again. And I would like for the listeners to know this: if you like support as you build sustainable habits, not just another diet plan, I'd love to invite you to explore my nutrition audit and join one of our upcoming wellness events. We'll put the links in today's show notes or the program's description.
Perfect. And as we wrap up, thank you all for spending time with us. If this episode gave you something to think about, be sure to follow the show so you never miss another Friday episode.
Yes, thank you so much for spending your time with me and Jay today. And yes, if today's message or conversation encouraged you, make sure you follow the show. Until next time, give yourself grace, take care of your health, keep moving forward, and remember your next healthy choice is more powerful than your last unhealthy one. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now. Bye, Jay.
That was spot on. You delivered that with clarity and authenticity. I think your listeners will really connect with this one. Great job. Bye for now, Keisha. Can't wait to see how this episode resonates. Talk soon.